Depending on the character's roles, some liberties to keep the plot moving are unrealistic. What I'm focused on is learned behavior, something you see over time. That is why I like series, because it starts to develop a character into a person and it constrains the writer into how the character can react. If you violate the spirit of the character, then you soon will find interest in the books will disappear. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. I often wonder how anyone could be so delusional that they believe the whole world is at fault, that your world sucks. Mr. Trask is so invested in finding the scapegoat for why his kids are struggling that he is incapable of being part of the solution. His arrogance and lack of control has damaged far more than the kids' childhood. At least as bad as Mrs. Trask has damaged Becky's childhood. All the kids have enough problems being kids, but to have to deal with parents they can't behave like adults, it is irritating. They get blamed while the parents pretend they did everything, and if the kids are bad, it must be them and not their parenting or lack of parenting. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.